eating first class and everything's first class and everything is the most expensive thing. And, so you know, expensive food, expensive drinks, expensive clothes. I mean, it's pretty obvious that I don't think that it was. I don't think manna. It was manna from heaven. I don't think so. I don't think that His Excellency invested in crypto. I don't think so. I don't think Honorable invested in Bitcoin, and then the investment just quadrupled, and that was His Excellency became rich. No, very very likely not. Very likely Excellency stole the money. Excellency stole the money. Wow. Let's see what else caught my attention on the news today. River State Commissioner for Information and Communications Chris Feinberg says special assistants to the governor on polling units who are yet to be paid have issues with their bank details. Feinberg said this while reacting to complaints by some of the special assistants that they are yet to be paid. Let's take a listen to the explanation as to why these special assistants have not been paid. Let's see, just a moment. 1922. Do I have that?
Anybody that has not been paid has issues to sort out, mainly concerning his or her bank details and all that, and they will require correcting all of that. Otherwise, the police have been paid. Substantial number have been paid.
Okay, all right. So go and sort out. If you're a special assistant on polling units, go and sort out. And you've not been paid, go and sort out your bank issues. You must have bank issues. That's why you've not been paid. Bank issues. However, does it mean that they are still being paid on behalf of those who allegedly have bank issues who have not been paid yet? Is payment still ongoing? So if they sort out this alleged bank issues, will they receive their payment, or has payment ended based on bank issues problem? Just ask it on behalf of these special assistants with bank issues. You might remember that the governor inaugurated 200,000 persons as special assistants on polling units across the 23 local government areas. By the way, I very much hope that I sincerely hope, really I do. It's gonna be hilarious though when it does happen. No, if it does happen, maybe at the end of this administration, or even after the incoming administration has commenced, then we now have people calling that holding press conferences and saying what name would they give to themselves, by the way? Can someone help me out, by the way, via WhatsApp on 0809 030 6416? The special assistants on polling units who may not, I don't know if they will not be paid, but if it does happen that there are several of them who are not paid eventually, can you help me out with a name? They're going to form something. They're going to come together under the aegis or the auspices of something. So what name would they give to themselves? Please help me out via WhatsApp on 0809 030 6416. That's 0809 030 6416. If it does happen that this bank problem that they have persists and they don't get paid eventually, when they eventually come together to form an association, what is the association likely to be called? Can you help me out, please? Once again, very quickly. I know I just spring this on you. I know, and I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. But, just help me out, okay? Once again, 0809 030 6416. What's likely to be, what likely name will they give to their association? Is WhatsApp working? Do I have WhatsApp working? Just a moment. I want to confirm that. Let's see. I think it's working. Okay, all right. I've got some messages here already. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's go on with this. Dial. Let's see. Dial the Aggrieved Ex Special Assistance Association. Yeah, aggrieved. Yeah, aggrieved sounds like a word that has to be a part of it. Aggrieved. Yeah, association. Just a moment. Sorry. Okay, here we go. All right. Association of Special Assistants on Polling Unit Affairs. That's from Thank God. Association of Polling Unit Honorables. Okay. All right. I don't know. I don't know if I buy that one. Association of Polling Unit SAs of Rivers State. No, you have to capture the fact that they have a concern. Yeah, you have to capture that into the name as well. That's why I like the first one, aggrieved. Aggrieved Ex Special Assistants Association. The name has to capture the fact that something is wrong, which is why they came together to form what they formed. Aha. Let's see. We the aggrieved special advisors of the new Rivers Vision. All right. Successional essay of the former incoming administration. Disappointed election. sorry. Disappointed election executioners. Matthew goes, Association of Aggrieved Ex Special Assistants, AASA, ASA. Oh, this is good. Association of Aggrieved Ex Special Assistants, ASA. That's nice. Concerned honorary special assistants on polling units. Coalition of Aggrieved Polling Unit Essays, River State Chapter. That's from Christian. All right, New Rivers Vision Polling Unit Special Advisors. Aggrieved Amalgamated Union of Ex-Special Advisors on PU River State. That's in Promise. Okay, all right. National Association of Nigerian Aggrieved Electoral Officers, River State Branch. Association of Unpaid Essays to the Former Governor of Polling Units. That's from Joe. All right. Concerned Special Assistants abandoned by Governor Wike. Okay, that one's hilarious. That one's just plain hilarious. Coalition of Concerned Special Assistants. Okay. Association of Aggrieved Expired Polling Unit Agents. That's from Tony. We the Aggrieved Essays on Polling Units of River State. Aggrieved Conglomeration Special Assistants on Polling Units. We the just passed government appointed Special Assistant on Polling Units. Coalition of Disgruntled and Abandoned Special Assistants, CDASA. Okay. Well, you get the point. I hope that will happen eventually, and then you have the spokesperson or the chairman of the association say, press conference say, yes. We see. What we are saying is this: like His Excellency pay us. Like His Excellency, see for how many months now? We will walk. We walk. They say government is continuum. The last administration, this SIC not pay. Let this government pay us. We have family. We have children. Our children not go to school. We have family. Let the government pay us. So that there will be peace. Oh. Let the government pay us. Well, what like the commissioner has said, it's a bank problem, and bank problems can be resolved. They don't require prayer and fasting for them to be resolved, I suppose. So I think I'll be wrapping up the side comment on that note. I think that's going to be it for today's side comment. Yep, that's a wrap on today's side comment. I'll go for a break. When I return, today's run comes up. Please stay with us.
We connect
Hello and welcome back to Hard Factor Nigeria Info here in Port Harcourt. I'm Dio. I'd like to rant for a bit. Something in my mind that express some thoughts in it, and you're welcome to express your thoughts on mine all the way till 4 p.m. Interesting times we are in right now. I must say, very, very interesting times indeed. You know, if you consider all that's been playing out the last one or 2 weeks or so, especially here in Rivers State, you will agree that indeed we are in interesting times. Yeah. Now, today's rant has to do with the ongoing situation with illegal oil trade in Rivers State and all the shenanigans that's playing out lately with an ongoing cult war. You remember recently this was the Emohua local government chairman speaking on the matter recently, some days ago. Dr. Chidi Lloyd said normalcy has returned to Indele community after the military recovered rifles illegally collected from two of its personnel by a member of the disbanded OSPAC, a gift Ajuru on Saturday night. Dr. Lloyd told our correspondent, the soldiers have now retreated. He said he's embarrassed that two Nigerian soldiers would be disarmed by civilians following disagreement over proceeds from illegal products, illegal oil activities, pardon me. Once again, let's take a listen to what Dr. Chidi Lloyd had to say on this.
The rifles have been recovered and given back to the soldiers, and that may have informed the reason they have retreated. But that is not enough. We must get the criminal. That incident at Indele made me feel very bad as a Nigerian. I felt ashamed as a Nigerian that a civilian have the capacity to disarm two Nigerian soldiers, collected their rifles, removed their uniform. And these are people who are trained to protect the territorial integrity of this country.
Exactly. Now, Lord also said the incident at Indele community has justified his claim that some army personnel are compromising the government's efforts in the fight against illegal oil bunkering in the area.
Why were they found in that kind of compromising position? They went into the bush to meet Gift Ajoro to share from the proceeds of illegal oil bunkering, which is what I have been shouting and talking about, the military collaboration.
Paramount ruler of Rundele community in Emoa local government area, Eze Damien Ejewo, says illegal oil refining would no longer be tolerated in the area. And here's some of what he had to say.
There's still bunkering in the region, and I'm sure that from today, anybody they catch in bunkering will go in for it. Because the federal government offense, there was a little crisis between my community and the army. Our local vigilante here collected 2 automatic rifles and some live ammunition from the soldiers and the soldiers came in peacefully. They were not violent with their commander, Colonel Manga. All my council of chiefs and all the opinion leaders in the community all came out in their numbers to interact with them. Our people that had those arms, we have recovered it from them and we are giving them back to the soldiers, and they have left. Nobody was killed in this community.
I'm still asking the question, by the way, how exactly were these rifles recovered? And were the uniforms recovered? Did they take the soldiers' underwear as well? Well, we'll come back to that later on. This was an update to this. This happened. This was on our bulletin yesterday. A different matter, but maybe somewhat connected, because it has to do with the illegal oil trade. Business and economic activities around the Alechi beach axis of Mile 1, Diobu, have been grounded due to the shootout between two rival cult groups in the area yesterday. Remember, there was heavy gun battle between two cult groups over territorial control due to illegal bunking activities in the area. Our correspondent visited the area, reports that some residents have moved out to avoid being victims of reprisal attacks. Some staff of the State University of Basic Education also failed to report to the office for fear of attack. So that happened, and I remember talking about this yesterday and saying that the security agencies need to do something about this before it escalates into something that will be worse than it is currently. And unsurprisingly, sadly, disappointingly, but unsurprisingly, this happened, and this was on the news today. Reports say one person was last night. And remember that we had a crisis, we had a situation. Security agencies were supposed to have swooped into this area from the incidents from over the weekend. However, reports say one person was last night killed in a clash among rival court groups in Diobu axis of Port Harcourt. In a report by Punch newspapers, the victim, who was in his 20s, was killed at about 7:55 p.m. along Ekwe Road, miles to Diobu, the metropolis. Eyewitnesses said the victim was standing with some persons when some armed men came out from a car, rained bullets at him and zoomed off. The Lechi Beach axis in Diobu has been in violence following supremacy war between two suspected factions of a cult gang, and the police at the time was yet to issue a statement. Earlier, some of the traders and residents spoke with our correspondent. I don't have the time to play that back. I hear that the police spokesperson in Rivers State, Iringe Koko, said that none of their men are involved in this. Well, it's unfortunate that whilst this is going on, and we expect that security agencies or agents would have taken charge of the situation, killings are still being recorded. At least one was recorded last night, and I wonder, have we still not got intelligence yet on this matter? And the police denying that their men are involved. We've got several reports of people saying that they see police officers, they see agents of other security agencies being paid by these people. They ferry these illegal commodities past security checkpoints after they are paid. The police have been mentioned, the army have been mentioned, the navy have been mentioned, NSCDC have been mentioned, but the officers in charge are not receiving any intelligence report about this. Today's rant is simply re-echoing what I did say yesterday. If we don't deal with this, it's only a matter of time before they start collecting more than just weapons and uniforms from our security agents, and God knows what they'll be collecting from civilians, by the way. Harmless, innocent Nigerians and residents of Rivers State for that matter. This is a crisis. The Rivers State government needs to do something about this. The Rivers State governor needs to issue statements on this and do something about it immediately before it gets worse than it is at the moment. It's bad enough already, but like I said yesterday, a problem not fixed will not simply go away. It will only fester and it will become worse. I hate to see what will possibly be worse than this. People being shot along the road randomly or specifically, but it can get worse. And if we don't do something about it, if the River State Police Command keeps denying that their men are involved, they are not our men. I don't know, maybe they are my men, who are involved in this. If nothing is done by security agencies on this matter, it is going to get worse. And it will be bad for all of us, including security agents as well. And that's a wrap of my rants. Thanks for listening. Let's get your take on mine. Call 070-0923-0923. I hope you weren't bored, by the way. Also, we're live on Facebook.com/Nigeria Info PH. We're live on Twitter @Nigeria Info PH also. Once again, the call 070-0923-0923. Hello, Hard Factor, welcome. Please go on. Hello. Hello, go ahead.
Yes. My name.
Hello, go ahead, please.
I said something before. We are yet to see something like. We remember 2015, immediately after the general election, something like this happened, and it started maybe from one local government, and before we know, it escalated to the whole state. When an election happens, and most of these boys are used to cut away electoral materials to flog people on the street, you only give them that impetus, that power, that moral to also go out in the street.
Okay, bad connection. Sorry, I can't continue with that. But once again, let's get your take. Call 070-0923-0923. Hello, you're welcome. Please go on.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Dayo.
All right, go ahead, please.
Hello, Dayo, good evening.
You're welcome. You're live. Go ahead.
Oh, good afternoon, brother. Good afternoon, brother. My name is Richard and I'm calling for Diobu.
Go ahead.
Please, I cannot hear you correctly.
Go ahead, please.
All right. A great man once said that man must put an end to war, or war will put an end to man. When our leaders and our excellencies, or I should love to put it, our dishonorable excellencies keep equipping with our youth with all these things and giving them the morale, let me use the word morale, to do anything and they will get away with it. One day, the time will change and they will turn to them too. Even the CP that is keeping deaf ears and making dumb, one day they will talk to him and he will run within his space down to Abuja and he will run back to Abuja. When we do not stop this trend right now, it will fester and it will become a big problem in the future. Thank you. I know you don't have much time. Thank you. I'll leave my point here.
All right. Well, I do have a commercial break coming up shortly. Yes, I do. But I've got some. Do I have time for some comments before the break? Meshach Kibu. Okay, you know what? I'll come back to Meshach's comments and the others in a moment. Quick commercial break. I'll be back in a moment. Please stay with us. The Hot Factor Nigeria info in Port Harcourt time dive. We've got about 4 minutes to go before 4 p.m. I did deliver a rant a while ago on a person killed in cold clash in Diobu axis of Port Harcourt, and the Cold War continues, by the way, over what's been reported to be a supremacy war over who controls, maybe collection of revenue or something like that from illegal oil trade, in some part of town. And thinking that security operatives on top of the situation, as they like to say, reports are with another person was killed last night, and wondering if our security agencies have still not received intelligence reports on this matter. Let's get your take. And I was saying, summarily, if we don't deal with this now, it's going to explode in all our faces, everyone. And they took in Emohua, they took guns and uniforms from army officials recently. If we let this continue, they will take more than that from them very soon. And others as well, by the way. Call 070-0923-0923. We're also on facebook.com/Nigerian for page. Via Facebook, Meshach Kibu goes, but I thought they said the police and security agencies were there to maintain law and order. Well, have they not got an intelligence report about the attack? Emmanuel Peter says, I thought this has ended. Emmanuel Grace Carly goes, God help our youths. And also, Inamani goes, good afternoon, government should look for remains to end the spate of cultism in our society. Absolutely. This is a security emergency that needs to be dealt with immediately. How do you think that illegal oil bunkering will stop when those that are supposed to stop it are deeply involved? Most of the military, police, NICDC and Navy personnel pay money to be posted to the Niger Delta, with the aim of coming to make money, and their heads of services are also part of it in Arts and Prints. Well, that has been reported widely as well, that security agents pay to get posted to the Niger Delta region, pay to get posted to Rivers State. And it's also been widely reported that they are very much a part of the illicit, criminal, illegal oil trade, which might explain why they're unable to get intelligence on the matter. Allegedly, of course, allegedly. Good afternoon, I can't really express how I feel about the kind of news coming out of Rivers State until the government in Rivers State comes out and takes steps by installing CCTV in some areas. We will not have the needed peace and Artsuma Bright. Speaking of cameras, I saw some special security tactical center, surveillance center was launched recently, and reports of cameras installed in some places. Where are they? Where? And what is the function of that special security center or so? Anyways, if we don't deal with this, it's going to consume us. I've got a break coming up. Top of the hour, 4 p.m. is the business news. When I return, discussions continue. Over 2,000 inmates on death row. Why should they be executed faster? Glad to get your take on our return. Do please stay with us.